Let's talk about polling in general and this poll in particular. First of all, when they talk about likely voters, they mean people who are regular voters. In campaign terms, that would be like the 4 out of 5 voters, i.e. people who voted in 4 of the last 5 elections, for example. The Barack Obama campaign has registered many new voters that would likely not be considered for a survey such as this. So that automatically brings into question the accuracy of any poll in this election. Second of all, this is right after the Republican convention, right after Sarah Palin was introduced to all the conservatives that are all wild and crazy for Sarah. And conventions give candidates bumps. It happened to Obama after the Democratic convention. Why should we be surprised that McCain got a poll after his? And finally, and most importantly, is the fact that we don't elect the president by the popular vote. I mean, seriously, I cannot stand all this talk about national trends when it doesn't matter what the majority of the electorate does. What matters is the electoral votes. And it is possible that Obama could very well win this election and do so without winning the popular vote. With Palin in the race, I personally see a very heavy turnout for McCain in the traditional red states that are not in play for Obama to begin with, just padding up McCain's popular vote total. And if Obama is smart and targets only those states he needs to win, and wins those by narrow margins, it is quite possible that McCain could get a plurality or even a majority of the votes, and we could still have a Barack Obama presidency. So I really don't understand why people get their panties in a bunch about the popular vote. It is the state-by-state polls that are interesting to look at. And Obama and his campaign, I guarantee you, are smart enough to focus on getting out the votes in those swing states as well. And I'm not just talking about the typical 3 swing states of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Florida. I'm talking about the other smaller ones, Virginia, Iowa, Nevada, New Mexico. If Obama can pull off a win in Virginia, which right now Virginia has a tie between McCain and Obama, with a Senate race where a Democrat is going to win, most likely, if he wins one of the other smaller swing states, and either Florida or Pennsylvania, and loses Ohio, and wins every other state that carry one, Obama wins. So I think we really need to take our focuses off the popular vote and stop caring what the popular vote says, because it really makes no difference what the popular vote says, and focus on the state-by-state polls and look and see who's winning those, and then we can get a clearer picture as to who is currently winning the election.